Alright guys, today we are doing a carburetor on an Eliminator 3000 gasoline generator. elm3000. First we're going to do is take the air filter cover off. Then the air filter. Now we've got 8mm or Phillips head screws. There's 4 of them. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and take these off. It's 10mm, and there's one on the back side. Just go from the back over here. It's 10mm as well. It might be 8. Nope, that's 10mm as well. Take those 3 out. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and turn this fuel off. And then we're going to pull the fuel line off of here. There's a little wire like hose clamp. We'll squeeze with pliers and get them moved off. Oh, look, it's wanting to go. There it goes. Got it. Alright, we're going to take and drain this whole gas tank out, and then I'm going to use the air hose in here and blow it all out, make sure there's no water, no bad gas, no nothing in there. Alright, let's go ahead with this. Pull this choke arm comes right off. Pull this forward slightly and get the throttle arm. It takes 2 hands, but you bring the throttle wide open and pop the throttle arm straight up out of it. I can't do it with one hand. Oh, here. I just got that out more. I think it's going to come out a little easier now. Yep. Came right straight out. And then get the spring out of there. Get this carb out of here. Upside down. Now when it's draining out, you want to look for water. Make sure there's no water or anything. This is just full of bad gas. It's just been sitting forever. That carb's gonna be all fouled out. Alright, again, drain out this thing. So let's go ahead and start on this carburetor. 10mm, pop this center bolt right here out. And we'll pull the bowl off. Not too horrible, it's just full of bad gas. We'll pull this float off, pulling this pin out. And then pull this float out. The needle valve and everything. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to pull out this main jet. Right, so I use a screwdriver, number 2 flathead screwdriver. I grind the sides down so that this fits perfectly right in here. So the jet comes out nice and easy. Get that over there. Orifice tube comes out. If you got to, you just reach into the screwdriver and just push it down and then tap it out. No big deal with that either. And here's my special ingredient. I use acid. This is 14 karat testing acid. This will burn your skin. This will burn your eyes. Don't get it on you. Wear glasses, wear gloves, wear everything. But what you got to do is put 1 or 2 drops into the jet, 1 or 2 drops in the orifice tube, and you just let it simmer away. You're going to take this, and you've got idle circuits. You're going to put a drop or 2 in each of them. Do not put any in that at all. I'm just going to clean that with carb cleaner. That's all clear. Just those 2. Alright, now you're going to gently rinse these off, not too hard. You don't want to blast it because you'll splash it up in your face. You want to just gently, with carb cleaner, gently rinse it so that it doesn't splash in your face or on your skin. See these guys. Just give them a little gentle rinse. Once you've gotten what you're pretty sure is rinsed off pretty good, then you're going to blast through, holding it with your hand. You're going to stick a straw in here, blast it through here, blast it through there. I'm going to do these one more time, and then I'm also going to pull out this idle circuit. So this is idle screw right here. Take that out. If you look, you'll see it's kind of where it is. Just take this all the way out, flathead or Phillips head. Idle circuit's under here. So you're going to get your flathead screwdriver underneath it and pry it up. this will make it, if you don't clean this, it'll surge. It'll run, but it'll go wong, wong, wong. You'll just keep surging. Look at, see how dirty that is? Good thing we pulled that out. Now, so we're gonna hit this with acid. We're gonna hit this again with acid. This again with acid. Maybe a little more drop on there. Oh, I'm out. Out of acid, Robert. Let him simmer up. Needs a little bit more. Alright, and then again, you're going to gently rinse these. Not too much pressure, because you don't want to splash it in your face. So that makes that almost like new. And then we're going to pick them up and spray through them hard. Again, wear safety glasses. Everything a good rinse through on this. And put the idle circuit back in. Get it in there nice and tight all the way to the bottom. It'll screw back in about where it was. Orifice tube goes in. This side goes down, flat side's up like this. And then jet goes in on top. The flathead slot up. And then you go ahead and tighten that down in. Make sure that's all the way in nice. And then make sure you clean this off really well. Slide it back in place. Put the pin back in, hold it. And I put this in. I put the drain screw the opposite side of this, and I didn't even remove this gasket. I just left it alone. This is crusty, so usually rub it on my pants or with sandpaper, whatever, get it cleaned off, and put it right on top. Get that tightened in. This is what I had set up. The drain, I just put the funnel in there. There wasn't much in there. Blew it all out. It's good now. But there's just rotten gas, clogged idle jet. That's about it. I never took the back gasket off. Make sure that's in between, you know, the carburetor and the engine. Slide this in place. Get it all the way on. You got to be able to get the throttle arm in place. It's going to take me 2 hands. That goes straight down in. You just kind of bend it a little bit and pop it right down in. And then it slides in place. And then the spring goes right, and there's a little hole right there. Pop that in. The spring is kind of important. It helps keep it from surging as well. Then you can hook up the fuel line. And choke arm on top. This little pin goes right in there. Make sure that's all working right. Alright, slide it in place. And then we're going to go ahead and put this base on it. There's going to be two 10 millimeters in this, and the one 10 millimeter on the back side. Put this back on. This is a spark arrestor. It goes over the mouth. So that's how you know how it goes on. Get on there, and then the 4 Phillips head are 8 millimeter bolts go in it. We're going to go ahead and put the foam filter in, and then we're going to go ahead and put this back on. You know it's right side up, the printing on it, and then just clamp it down. Alright guys, I hope that helped you out. If it did in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll put all the parts you'll need for this in the description below. Air filters, carburetor even, if you need to replace the whole carburetor. It's a whole kit, super cheap. The acid that I use, I'll put in the description below as well. One of those bottles I can do, you know, 50, 60 carburetors with. So Be sparing with it. Don't burn yourself with it, but it'll make the carb, like you heard it, it'll run like brand new again. Better than new sometimes. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Today's t-shirt will be in the description as well. If you want me to do any advertising for your channel, I could use a sponsor. Peace.